I'm your ring announcer tonight. My name's the Articulator Steve Kenton. Good evening, Wheeling! Welcome to this beautiful, incredible Headless Horseman arcade! Tonight, each and every one of you will experience the Arcade Annihilation! As it is now time for Healthy Brain Entertainment as we present Pro Wrestling Live! This is arguably the coolest concept ever. You get to see live action, pro wrestling, you get to sample all these amazing video games, over 100 plus, and you are an active participant to see a huge event. A cool, explosive competition is about to break down in this ring with future stars of the ring, skilled athletes, crazy characters. There's something for everybody, and we listen to each and every one of you fans, and we are going to bring something special. We're going to make history here tonight, and you have your choices here at Healthy Brain Entertainment. If you want to chill out and relax, you can do that, but if you want to have some fun, let loose, relieve some stress, you're in the right place, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. You could have been anywhere here tonight, but you're here supporting Healthy Brain Entertainment and the Headless Horseman Arcade. Give yourselves a round of applause! So we're going to get some things started here in just a matter of moments, but remember, the louder you are, the better the action gets. Who's ready? Yeah! Wrestling fans, this is your opening singles contest. It is a grudge match. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Your official is Ref Jerry. Introducing first from the pit of ghouls, weighing 210 pounds, presenting the Ghoul.
We are underway here at Arcade Annihilation, coming to you from the Headless Horseman Arcade in Wheeling, Illinois. An exciting new concept in hybrid entertainment. It's Pro Wrestling Live, vintage cabinet arcade gaming. I have never seen anything like this in my life. This is so exciting. I am so honored to be here tonight. And we're kicking things off in a big way. A grudge match. Two men who cannot stand each other. Out first, you see him in the ring. He's scary. He's the Ghoul. Already seems to be having some sort of conflict with
he's
referee
from the
Jerry.
sun. He weighs 200 pounds. This is the Flying Phoenix.
And the man who had our last show in Berwyn back in May took an absolute beating at the hands of the Alaskan Wildman, Wolfman Huck. The Flying Phoenix is recovered, and he's ready to go here tonight, and hoping to finally put the Ghoul behind him in this grudge match. Phoenix, no doubt, with a chip on his shoulder after being laid to waste at our last showing. Something to prove here tonight. He wants to get back up that ladder here at Healthy Brain Entertainment. Ghoul seems a little hesitant to get in the ring. I think he knows that Phoenix is, no pun intended here, fired up. Okay, maybe a little pun intended.
Are you ready, Ghoul? Ring the bell!
And in the words of arguably the most famous video game character of all time, here we go! And Ghoul now with the advantage. He's got the side headlock off the collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, he looks like he's trying to actually
He's like
rip
trying to take off the mask off.
rip the head off the Phoenix, but the Phoenix answers.
What was the Ghoul yelling at us about? I was kind of scared for a second there.
I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't like how long his music took. Maybe he wanted a certain piece of the music. I don't know. I really don't know. This guy, is he even a guy? I don't know. He may not even be human. But whatever it was, yeah, he wasn't happy with us over here at the commentary table.
I saw how he was backstage, and very odd person. I can't really explain what he was doing the whole time, but
very nice headlock takeover by the Flying Phoenix.
Looks like the Phoenix is trying to out-wrestle the Ghoul. You know, the Ghoul is more of a crazed fighter here, with the Phoenix relying on his technical wrestling. But don't get me wrong, the moment that the Phoenix feels like he needs to throw some fists, he will.
And I know a lot of commentators would say that this is a slower pace. I don't think this is slow as much as it's strategic.
What do you say, Phoenix? What do you give? No!
Again, both of these competitors absolutely despise each other, but one false move, one misstep could lead to the other having the opening that he needs to pick up the victory, and neither one wants to give that up. Phoenix now beating on the knee, releases the hold back to the side headlock. Beautiful go around there into the hammerlock, really wrenching on that left arm. Oh, he's got his thumb almost into the back of his neck. A lot of torque on that.
What do you say, Ghoul? You want to give up? No. No!
Now working the elbow. I think Phoenix has found a spot to target, and he is going after the arm, the elbow, and the shoulder.
Can't throw any fists, or can't. You need your shoulder for pretty much everything you do with your arm. So
and we've seen the Ghoul compete before. He is a brawler. Now back to the ground.
He said yeah. No, he did not say yeah. He said yeah. No. Did he say yeah? No. Yeah, he said yeah.
This is not a good position for Ghoul to be in. He's almost flat on his stomach. And Phoenix has that headlock in tight. This is Ghoul's only resort here is to try and get to his feet. He can't roll out of it to his left or his right.
It's almost as though the Phoenix knows this is the heat between each other, the bloodthirsty fight that they want to have between each other. Oh,
and a bulldog. A beautiful counter there from the Phoenix. It looked like the Ghoul was getting ready to set something up in the corner. Phoenix felt it coming, and now the Ghoul is outside the ring.
Get in here! 4! 5!
even though it seems like the Phoenix doesn't really want to throw punches, he's like, you know what? If I could take care of him with my technical wrestling, don't have to worry about any punches.
Agreed. And we also know that the Phoenix loves to fly. And coming in the hard way, as my grandmother would say, head over tea kettle, R.I.P.
Yeah. Oh, there goes the Phoenix going for the fly.
And just talking about how the Phoenix loves to fly, but the Ghoul's back to his feet. Phoenix off the top with a beautiful cross body. And only finds a 2 count.
Going for a nice little snap suplex right there.
We're seeing some classic wrestling technique here. Phoenix going up top again. Maybe looking to put things away. He's calling for, it looks like, the elbow. He's up and he's down.
He's got it.
But the Ghoul is still alive.
Too much fighting right now. Too much fighting the Ghoul.
Hey, watch the
Is he alive? I don't know.
He doesn't need to be alive. He just wants to fight.
Come on, right in the middle. Right where
Does that
I
make
like.
any sense? I don't know.
No, it made perfect sense. Taking some time to adjust. And now the Phoenix calling for it again. Third time going to be the charm. Let's see. And a frog splash. And somehow the Ghoul kicked out of that too.
He just took
The Ghoul
weight
survived
of-
a crossbody, an elbow drop, and now a frog splash.
Hey, the Phoenix is not a small person. He's easily over 220 pounds.
Here comes the Ghoul. Ooh, almost took out Ref Jerry.
Oh!
Oh, and a low blow where the ref couldn't see it.
That's a very
It's an
cocky
unorthodox
pin.
pin. I couldn't really see from this vantage point. It looked like he might have been just choking him with the boot a little bit. And now working on the knee, honestly sound strategy from the Ghoul, because we've seen the aerial acumen of the Flying Phoenix. If you take the legs out, he's not going to be able to get up to that rope and execute those flying maneuvers. And now wrenching on the knee.
Come on, Phoenix. Show me something.
And a palm strike. And right to the inside of that knee, there's a lot of nerve endings in there. And now the roll up. Beautiful counter by the Phoenix, but has the damage been done?
You got to understand, once you give that little wrench to the knees and you bend that knee where it shouldn't go, you're not going to move as fast right away. It takes time to get feeling back in that leg.
Now again, he's got the hook in, not just working the knee, but also working the ankle, bending the foot in the way that God never intended a foot to bend.
This is an interesting man. You know, these guys really hate each other, but not many punches. If you think about it, they just want to manipulate each other's joints and just try to decapitate, or not
I think at
decapitate,
this
but you
point,
know.
especially for the Ghoul, it's
Disable
more about
people.
punishment than winning.
Yeah.
Like a cat playing with a wounded mouse. You don't want to end it, because then you got nothing to play with. And I think the Ghoul is really enjoying this sadistic beating that he's putting on that knee. You can even hear some of the fans here at the Headless Horseman arcade pleading with the Ghoul to just let up on the knee. And now Boston Crab, single leg crab.
Putting a strain not just on the leg, on the knee, but also on the lower back right there. The Phoenix is not going to be climbing up to the ropes that quick if he gets out of this.
You know, the classic Boston Crab with two legs, it may look more devastating, but when you have just that one leg, you have both arms free to use all of your upper body strength on just one limb instead of two. And an elbow again, and then back to that leg lock. Slowly just tearing away at those ligaments and those tendons. And again, I mentioned those nerve endings on the inside of the knee. This is all about punishment right now. Oh, and now a roll up here. So close to an upset right there.
But the Phoenix cannot capitalize on it.
Just takes him right out of the knee.
Come on, up the rope. One. What are you doing?
Being warned by the referee, but taking advantage of the referee's patience here.
Come on. One more? No. Get his feet off the rope. Come on.
Does Ghoul even care if he gets disqualified? That's the question.
I don't think he does, honestly. Again, like I said earlier, they weren't throwing punches at each other. They want to hurt each other. To actually hurt the limbs, hurt the knees.
It's just that ankle and that knee. That entire leg is just being tenderized like a piece of meat, but Phoenix still has one good leg, and he just used it to buy himself some precious time.
How much time does he need, though? That's the question.
He's in the middle of that ring right there, grabbing onto that knee.
Elbow goes
He
right
may
up.
not even be able to stand at this point, let alone fly.
He's up, but he's not going anywhere that fast.
Credit to the Flying Phoenix, a lot of tenacity to get back up on that leg. But the Ghoul, like a shark smelling blood in the water. He's found a weak spot, and he is going after that and that alone. And now dragging Phoenix like a predator who just made a fresh kill. Possible submission here, turns him over for a sharpshooter.
What do you say, Phoenix?
Make sure Bret Hart's not here. Looking.
Of course, made famous by the legendary Bret the Hitman Hart. This maneuver is not just for the legs, it also messes with your lower back all the way up your spine. That may have been all of the fight left in the Phoenix. And again, Ghoul just toying with his opponent. Phoenix now, one good leg gets him up and is able to deliver a stunner, and now both men are down.
That took a lot out of him just to be able to throw that kick. Should have set up for the stunner.
Crawling over for the pin. But Ghoul with the ring awareness gets his foot on the rope.
And look at the Phoenix grabbing at the knee again. Well, smart move by the Ghoul.
Again to the outside.
He knows he can't lose out there. He's got to lose in the ring.
Get back in here. Come on, Phoenix.
But now Phoenix going on the hunt.
Get back in here. 4. Come on, Ghoul. Back in the ring. Get back in here. 6. Back in, Ghoul. 7.
But Phoenix now throwing the belt. Here comes Ghoul, attempted clothesline. Phoenix with one of his own. Back elbow. And Phoenix now, one bad leg and all has regained control of this matchup.
Question would be, how much could he have thrown into that?
Oh, and ref Jerry gets squished in the corner. Ghoul now sidewalk slam. But the referee is down. Any attempted pinfall or submission here is not going to be counted until the ref comes back.
Oh,
no. What is he doing here? It's Wolfman Huck. He's supposed to be suspended. But the referee's down, so of course there's no one to call a disqualification here.
Oh my!
They meant to hit Phoenix. Phoenix ducked out of the way, and Huck inadvertently hit the Ghoul. And now Phoenix, look out, Huck, look out. I don't know how much that's going to do. We all know how crazy Wolfman Huck is.
I don't care how.
He's definitely rocked 3 trash can lid shots it took to take the big man down.
I don't care how crazy you are. 3 shots to the head like that, you're not going to be moving around.
And now Phoenix trying to rouse the referee. Is Phoenix going to go high? I don't know how intelligent this is right here with a bad leg, but Phoenix is going for it. Does he have just enough gas in the tank?
It's a pretty good distance up to the middle of the ring. And
he made it. Splash. We saw that earlier. It wasn't quite enough then, but it is now, and the Flying Phoenix, against all odds, pulls out a victory.
Once again, the Ghoul and Wolfman Huck. Who has a message for us all, making his Healthy Brain Entertainment debut here at Arcade Annihilation this evening. He's from Gary, Indiana, presenting Heavy Metal Jake Hazard.
Heavy Metal Jake Hazard making his Healthy Brain Pro Wrestling live debut here tonight at Arcade Annihilation. Jake Hazard apparently has a message for all of the Healthy Brain fans here in Wheeling. We'll hear what Heavy Metal has to say. Look at the intensity in those eyes. Steve Kent, I'd be heading for the hills right now.
Stop the music.
You're going down. You're going down.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story real quick. When I was booked for this promotion, I was promised Hazard would have a fight. I was promised Hazard would have some competition. I was promised someone would walk up on my doorstep and knock on my door of the House of Hazard. But guess what? After I took my drive over here from Indiana, Hazard ain't got no fights. Hazard ain't got no competition. There ain't no one on the doorstep of the House of Hazard. So what I did was I asked so nicely Healthy Brain Entertainment, let me come out here. Let me look at the crowd and see if there's anyone out here who wants to take me on in an open challenge.
Come on.
Hold on. I look out here, all I see is a bunch of wannabes and losers that couldn't even last 3 seconds in the ring with me. So, Healthy Brain and everyone in the back there, if you think you got the guts to take on Hazard, you step on the doorstep and you knock, because the door will be open.
Well, Jake Hazard apparently was booked on this program, but without an opponent. So he comes out here, he issues an open challenge, and someone has answered. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Johnny Vortex.
Wrestling fans, this next singles contest is an open challenge match. It is scheduled for one ball on a 20-minute time limit. Your official is Ian Anderson. Already in the ring from Gary, Indiana, 220 pounds, presenting heavy metal, Jake Hazard. His opponent from Waukegan, Illinois, 130 pounds, this is Johnny Vortex!
Johnny Vortex stepping up to the open challenge of heavy metal Jake Hazard. Jake Hazard, with fury in his eyes, drove all the way out here from Gary, Indiana to find out that he did not have a match tonight. Johnny Vortex stepping up to the plate and just toying with Jake Hazard. I don't know how smart this is, but definitely getting into Jake Hazard's head. Now, they engage hand to hand. Johnny Vortex sent flying back into the corner.
Come on. What's your name, Johnny?
You know,
Johnny Vortex. Let's hear it for
I never thought I would not like somebody the first time. I don't like this Jake Hazard guy, especially he's from Gary, Indiana.
What you got?
Jake Hazard clearly a chip on his shoulder. Thinks he deserves better than what he's getting here tonight. The crowd firmly behind Johnny Vortex after Jake Hazard had some short, choice words for the people here in Wheeling.
Nah.
Jake Hazard showing us some wrestling acumen. Johnny Vortex hanging on.
He's got a pretty tight grip there with Vortex.
Very basic but effective joint manipulation, but Jake Hazard with the snapmare takeover. But look at Johnny Vortex. It's almost like he knows exactly what's coming from Jake Hazard. Because Jake was behind him, he couldn't even see it coming, and yet he somehow slipped out.
What do you know about Jake Vortex there? It's probably first time seeing this young man.
Johnny Vortex, obviously, a lot of heart, a lot of tenacity, especially to get in there with a competitor who's not really well known in these parts. We're going to see what both of these young hotshots bring to the ring here tonight. Johnny Vortex. Talk about the size of the fight in the dog. He's given up a good probably 30, 40 pounds here to Jake Hazard, but he has been in control of this entire contest.
Well, when you have a very good, strong base in wrestling and technical wrestling, you could take the big man down. But the moment that you give the big man a chance to get a hold of you, you might not be doing too well.
There's the other piece of it too. Drop kick sends Jake out to dry over the guardrail.
How you like that, Jake Hazard?
I tell you, I'm impressed with Johnny Vortex.
Stay down, Jake.
The fans here definitely
Perhaps maybe looking
mixed
for
feelings with Jake.
head scissors or Karana. Jake, though, has the kid up, and what a power bomb.
What I just said, you don't let the big man get a hold of you. And it happened.
Ain't no two. That shoulder. Ain't no two.
And now Jake has apparently tired of being embarrassed by this young up-and-comer, is now just out to punish Johnny Vortex.
He literally just sat in his arm and shoulders.
Get on up.
Oh, now he's on the hair.
Come on, watch
Get in there.
Wave to the camera, Johnny. Camera.
And now toying with the poor kid.
I hear you. I hear you.
Johnny Vortex looks like he's in La La Land. Maybe like he fell into that vortex and turtles in time.
Watch the hair.
And now look at him ripping at the cheeks.
Come on, God. I'm off.
Jake Hazard saying, let's put a smile on that face.
Come on, buddy. Watch that hair. Come on. What?
But you have to imagine, after being dominated in the early goings of this match, Jake Hazard is probably not in the best of moods. And he's definitely letting Johnny Vortex and the fans here know.
Off the ropes. Off the ropes.
Hard elbow shots. Headbutt. And now Johnny Vortex again like a cat.
Yeah!
Seemed like he lured Jake in, and now a head scissor sends Jake Hazard into the corner, and Johnny Vortex, just like that, has regained control of this matchup.
Another one!
This could the big man might have a chance of winning.
Oh, the third time, not the charm. Johnny goes face first.
Oh!
Vortex, look at that power. Release German suplex. Johnny Vortex landed on the back of his head. He might be out.
That's two.
He's still alive.
That's two.
Now Jake going back for another cover. The first one didn't work there, Jake.
He didn't believe it.
I don't know what good going back for a second cover right away is going to do. And now choking him.
Come on, get off the throat.
Referee Ian Anderson warning Jake Hazard.
Come on.
Jake needs to remember that the referee does have the power to disqualify him. And if he gets disqualified, he's not going to go home with the winner's earnings.
No, I don't think Jake really cares about that, to tell you the truth. I think he just wants to go ahead and inflict something on this young guy.
But you have to imagine all the ranting that he did about driving up from Gary, Indiana. He probably at least wants some reimbursement for the gas money.
Pretty sure he'll go after the promoter.
And now Jake Hazard, all confidence, all confidence. Charging in like a bull, but misses. And now Johnny Vortex, some fast strikes and kicks. A little bit of a martial arts background there, it seems. But Jake Hazard catches him in mid. Oh my God, what a shoulder breaker.
You know,
I think the shoulder might be out of joint.
that German suplex did earlier hit the back of his head, but also landed on his shoulder. He just took a shoulder breaker there. I think Jake is showing some intelligence besides aggression.
You could actually see the shoulder come up when it hit Jake's knee. Apparently, Johnny's not favoring the shoulder, though, so I don't think we have a dislocation or anything on our hands, which is good, but even with that rash guard on, that chop, I guarantee that hurt.
He'll feel it after the fact.
Jake maybe looking for a superplex. Johnny fighting out. Maybe a last-ditch effort here to avoid the end. Between the legs, takes Jake down back to his feet on the mat. Johnny off the ropes, some beautiful aerial athletics here from the young guy. Jake Hazard over. And Jake Hazard is still alive. Now we see some frustration starting to brew in Johnny Vortex. And to feed off some energy here from this crowd at Headless Horseman Arcade. Johnny has Jake in his sights. What's he thinking here? Off the second rope, but he gets caught. Jake, the stronger of the two.
All over, baby!
And Death Valley driver with authority. And a very arrogant pin here. Oh, Jake's not done.
With you, Johnny.
Jake is not done here. Tired of being embarrassed by this kid. Now Jake, he's got him in the full Nelson, middle of the ring. Ropes are out of reach. And now down to the knees.
Come on, Johnny, give up!
And also bending his torso back toward his own, cutting off the air.
He's gone!
Can you imagine winning by submission on your debut?
Come on, go!
Johnny gets back up, throws those elbows. Now, a variation of the skull-crushing finale. Johnny goes face first into the canvas. And now back into the full Nelson. But now look at this. Look at the strength. Look at the power. But Johnny rolls through.
Oh my God!
I don't believe it.
Here is the winner of the Open Challenge match, Johnny Vortex!
Johnny Vortex was dead to rights in that full Nelson. He was able to roll through, roll Jake Hazard up, and Jake Hazard is pissed off. The big picture, Nick Codis. This young guy has a tall order to fill here tonight because not only is it his debut, he's got to beat not one, but two other competitors because this is a triple threat match.
Who would have thought, right? Still, brother, fucking still.
Nick Codis, well conditioned, in great shape. Looking focused. He looks ready to make a name for himself here at Healthy Brand Entertainment. Certainly not short on confidence. That is what you need to survive in this rough and tumble industry of professional wrestling.
Next, participant number 2. He's from the suburbs, also making his Healthy Brand Entertainment debut, presenting one handsome devil. He is the winner, presenting C.J. Martin.
The one thing C.J. Martin wants here tonight is a victory in this triple threat contest.
Stronger, better. You got that, Papa Big Picture? You're cute.
C.J. Martin, excited to be here tonight. Healthy Brain Entertainment at Arcade Annihilation.
Yeah! OG Mommy and Daddy didn't want you, Bub.
And the third and final participant in this triple threat match, he's from the doghouse. He weighs 150 pounds. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. This is Stone Ambrose.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Answer, Stone Ambrose. I'm gonna kill you. We've seen Stone Ambrose here at Healthy Brain Entertainment before. He brings the energy, he brings the excitement, and of course, he brings the tennis ball. CJ Martin maybe trying to scare Stone a little bit here, intimidate him. We've got three very young, very energetic competitors here tonight in this triple threat match. This is going to be an exciting one.
Are you ready? Are you ready? No, I'm not ready. Ready, bell!
Stone Ambrose just reminded me of my dog at home. Kind of miss her right now.
Stop barking.
Oh, I know. Especially now it's getting colder. It's always nice to have a little critter to cuddle with.
Yeah. I think he, my dog did the same thing.
Makes me think of my own good boy Gus. R.I.P. Gus. We miss you.
Miss you, Gus. Oh.
We're not doing that, Shane.
And Nick Coda's not here to play tonight.
You cost me the NWA Chicago Championship.
That's All-Star Lucha Libre. This is Healthy Brain Entertainment.
I'm here too, hello! I'd be like, hey.
CJ Martin kind of getting third wheeled here. Now, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Nick Codis and Stone Ambrose going face to face, and looked like CJ Martin was trying to get between them, but now he's paying for his interference.
I will never do that to my dog.
Your turn.
Stone Ambrose now able to slingshot him back into that snapmare, and CJ Martin is taking a lot of punishment on that back with those kicks. It's an inadvertent teamwork here between Nick Codis and Stone Ambrose.
Yeah, I know.
In a triple threat match, you do what you have to survive. There are no disqualifications, there are no countouts. You can only win by pinfall or submission.
Oh!
2 for 1.
I felt that one in my chest and
That's pretty
back.
good.
Hey, it was pretty
And
good.
CJ Martin trying to, and Stone Ambrose trying to show some good sportsmanship. Nick Codis not interested.
Full ropes.
And Stone Ambrose off the ropes. Beautiful head scissors, single leg drop kick. And the debuting Nick Codis not looking so hot right now.
He's a quick, good boy.
Yeah. These ropes are scary. Oh. Not in my ring.
And now CJ Martin picking his spot and yanks Stone Ambrose off of the rope. Bounces the back of his head off the mat and delivers a double foot stomp.
You like that?
I don't know. The ASPCA may consider that animal abuse.
What kind of dog is Stone Ambrose?
You know what? I don't really know. Based on the font on his trunks, I would think he was a healer because I think that's the font from Bluey. Makes me think of my niece and nephew, Nick and Sophie. Love you guys.
Giving out shout-outs tonight.
A lot of reminders of the good things in my life.
That's good.
I got you now.
And a power slam.
Snap power slam.
And Nick Codis gets the 1 count on CJ Martin.
He got enough of it to actually keep it up for 3.
Stone Ambrose right back in. And nearly gets his head taken off by Nick Codis. What a clothesline. Stone Ambrose, I think he thought Nick was still in front of him. He took a swing and got nothing but air.
Come on, bring him out of the corner.
Clothesline him so hard and send him back in the kennel.
Codis now, single leg enziguri in the corner. And now Nick Cotis firmly in control of this contest. Neckbreaker on CJ Martin.
Yeah, Nick Cotis is pretty good with his feet. If you look, he's got some pretty devastating kicks there.
And now using Stone Ambrose as a weapon against CJ Martin.
You ever hit somebody with another person?
No, but I've done jiu-jitsu and I've had somebody else's, the full breadth of somebody else's weight on top of me, and let me tell you, it is not pleasant.
Come on, son. It's whining here. I don't think they like you. I don't think they trust you.
Threat rules, no disqualification. There's not a whole lot the referee can do here.
See, one thing, if I was in this triple threat match, I would not waste my time with holds, strangulation, and things of the nature. I would try to go for the win. This is where Nick Cotis is probably making a mistake, taking his time, holding him against the ropes, trying to choke him.
Oh, thought maybe he was going for some offense there against CJ Martin, but instead delivering some disrespect. But the time allowed Stone Ambrose to recover a bit. And now Stone Ambrose using one of his opponents against the other.
Do a person against another person. Is he going to urinate on them? Oh, he did!
Oh, no, not on the mat. It's the same as going on the carpet. Stone Ambrose still has, apparently still has a little bit of work to do with housebreaking, but now CJ Martin lawn darts him right into that second turnbuckle, face first.
Smart move by CJ Martin. He didn't waste any time. Hit the move, go for the pin.
And that's what you got to do. If you're only working on one opponent, you have to be quick, because while you're working on that one opponent, the other opponent is recovering. Nick Cotis is on the outside, on the apron there.
It's one of those matches where you can't waste your time.
Flying possum, waiting for CJ to go up, and CJ goes face first into the guardrail. I think somebody might, one of the fans out here might be taking a real live authentic human tooth.
Oh, he's got a ball in his mouth then.
And now again, using a human as a weapon against another human, but you're right, CJ Martin popped up with that tennis ball in his mouth. And now Martin and Ambrose rolling on the outside, at least with what energy they have in reserve. Watch Nick Cotis, suicide dive, takes out both competitors, but now all three are out on the floor. It's definitely a high-risk move for Nick Cotis, because it took a lot out of him too.
Yes, this would be the perfect moment to grab one of the opponents, throw him in the ring to go for the pin, but
you see Cotis out there, he's not able to get back to a critical base, but CJ Martin just threw a tennis ball back to Stone.
It didn't help him, so why have it?
Very courteous fan hands the tennis ball back to Stone, almost like a source of power to Stone Ambrose. Now Stone,
he missed
the tennis ball. We're trying to use the tennis ball, but whatever happened, it was enough to rock Nick Cotis.
Let's be honest. When have you known a dog to throw a ball? They catch the ball.
My dog wants to bring the ball back. Single leg enziguri right to the ear.
Martin's trying to go for something, but the good boy is fighting back.
Spinning heel kick. Finds CJ Martin. Heeled over now.
Cold red. Looks like he didn't get most of it. Oh,
just a 2 count there, almost a 3, but Nick Cotis off the top rope is able to break it up with an elbow. But again, all 3 competitors are down.
I think if he did not do that, he would have lost. They would have lost the match. The good boy would have won that match. He hit that cold. It was a cold red. Didn't get all of it, but it was just enough to be able to hold him down.
No disqualification.
All 3 starting to stir, but who's going to be the first man back to his feet? CJ Martin having to use the ropes just to keep from going completely horizontal. Nick Cotis first went back to his feet, but not far behind is Stone Ambrose. Stone still ready for a fight, still scrappy. And now trading blow for blow. Palm strike to the ear. Now CJ wants a piece. That looked like it might have been a shot to the throat.
Yeah, like a haymaker punch right into the chin on that one.
Get down!
Now that was clever. That was clever. CJ Martin took Stone Ambrose's kick and threw it into Nick Cotis. And now into an elbow goes Cotis.
Red Rocket!
And Stone
It's called the
Ambrose
Red
calling
Rocket.
for the Red Rocket. Doesn't quite get it. Gets lifted up and into a spear from Martin. And now Cotis and Martin are going to duke it out here. While Ambrose is down, a spear from Martin. But he doesn't go for the pin on Cotis. He's going for the pin on Ambrose.
Not a very smart move to do right there. You just hit the man with a spear. Should have gone for that one first.
Meanwhile, Ambrose had a few seconds to catch his breath there. And likewise with Cotis. I think if Martin had gone for the pin on Cotis after that spear, he may have been the victor.
Yes.
But I suppose, especially in a match this intense, it's heat of the moment. Sometimes the mind gets lost.
Bad boys!
Setting both of his opponents up now, but into a 3D. Again, some unintentional teamwork there.
Yeah, that's a move I used to do when I was wrestling. Well, I used to throw the guy in the air and my partner used to catch him.
You got to do what you got to do. All three of these competitors are definitely doing what they've got to do. They're pulling out all the stops here.
This is definitely a dogfight.
Very exciting triple threat match here at Arcade Annihilation, and the good boy goes to the corner. But he gets a boot up, and Costas was not able to finish whatever that was. But here comes Cotis again.
He got him right under the shoulder into the ribs.
And I gotta tell you, I really admire Nick Cotis' ability to recover as fast as he has been in this matchup. And now Ambrose is not in a good situation here. This could be the end if Cotis is able to get him off that top rope. Or I'm sorry, second rope. And now he's biting him, taking advantage of that no DQ rule. Ambrose now, sunset bomb, and that is gonna do it. He's a good boy, and he's your winner. After an exciting and intense triple threat match, it's the good boy, Stone Ambrose, with the victory. But give credit where it's due. CJ Martin and Nick Cotis really put the heart and soul into this fight. Like them, love them, or hate them, you got to give them credit for this one. But tonight, it's the good boys' night to celebrate. Go and get yourself a biscuit, good boy. You've earned it. Nick Cotis trying to wreck the celebration here and gets met with a stunner for his troubles. And CJ Martin showing a lot of disrespect to Nick Cotis on the outside. Also apparently very bitter over losing this match here tonight, but Stone Ambrose is going out to the crowd to celebrate with the pound here tonight.
Wrestling fans, once again, C.J. Martin and Nick Cotis.
I won.
I got a couple of pieces of Wrestling fans, Healthy Brain Entertainment's Pro Wrestling Live continues with our next singles contest. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is a women's match. Introducing first, she's from Chicago. She is wrestling's little monster, presenting Nikki Rebel.
What's going on with my music over here?
Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi? Of course it's the Wi-Fi.
Very upset about the minor technical difficulties here. Wrestling's little monster, who we have seen here in Healthy Brain Entertainment several times, will do anything it takes to win. Their villain era, but I don't know if Nikki Rebel has ever known another era in her life.
And her opponent, she is Human Sunshine herself, making her Healthy Brain Entertainment debut. This is Miss Seneca Sunshine.
Lovely, beautiful, and bright Seneca Sunshine, making her Healthy Brain Pro Wrestling Live debut here tonight. And the sun might already be down, but it just got a little bit brighter here at the Headless Horseman Arcade.
This feeling of sunshine. It's amazing. It's amazing. Sunshine for everybody.
Radiating positive energy all throughout the arcade here. Seneca looking to make a name for herself in the world of pro wrestling. A competitor through and through. And as you can see there, very athletic. And already has the fans here at Headless Horseman Arcade endeared to her. Meanwhile, Nikki Rebel looking less than
The Wi-Fi
impressed.
works for her music just fine, I guess. I think it's the power of positivity. Alright. I am! High five her!
Ring the bell!
Wait, Nikki! I'm so excited to be here with you.
And we've got a battle of almost a yin and yang here. Seneca Sunshine bringing the light, but Nikki Rebel in her villain era, wrestling's little monster. And we've seen Nikki Rebel pull out all the stops to win in the past.
Oh, looks like she got a present for her too.
A little baggie of something. Oh, I think we know what that is. It's the glitter. But the mind games from Nikki Rebel. And now just humiliating Seneca Sunshine in her Healthy Brain Entertainment debut.
Sunshine!
But now gave Seneca a little breathing room there. And I talked about it before, Seneca is a competitor. She is not going to take anything lying down.
Yeah.
She's not a bad person. She just needs some sunshine, right? Come on,
You know, I just feel like Nikki sometimes runs her mouth a little too much and gets herself caught up in these moments.
Nikki Rebel?
Nikki Rebel, that's what I said, yes.
Ooh, and hard shots to the midsection, those open palms. Attempting to send Seneca off the ropes, but Seneca answers with a kick.
I'm gonna put some sunshine in your heart, girl.
Nikki tries to come out of the corner, gets met with a scoop and a slam. Seneca off the ropes with a splash.
2, Seneca. 2.
We've seen before, it takes a lot more than that to put Nikki Rebel down. We do enjoy Seneca bringing the light and the positivity here, but she can't take her eyes off of her opponent. And Nikki now with the elbows right to the jaw, using the hair. Getting a warning there from the referee. And Seneca is able to kick out though.
Looks like she's that was the execution style move right there. It kind of hurt her neck.
And now
Nikki's
a
right at it.
guillotine.
What do you say, Seneca?
No!
Attempting to either choke out or pass out Seneca Sunshine. Seneca raining down blows to the ribs, and Nikki answers with one of her own. I think that elbow made contact with the back of Seneca's neck. Again, pushing the referee's patience.
Nikki. Off the hair.
It was a very smart
doing?
move,
Off
though,
the
because the
rope.
thing about it, we see that Seneca was kind of hurting with her neck,
Come on.
and she's putting all the strain onto her neck. You know, anytime you work the neck, you're not looking to just win a match. You're looking to make a statement there.
But Nikki's got to be careful here that she doesn't get herself disqualified. She wants to walk away with a win.
I don't know. Do you think she really cares about a win, or she thinks about making a statement?
We've seen in the past what happens when she loses matches. It's not a pretty sight. People get hurt.
Yes.
And now kicking the rope, referee's back was hurt. He didn't see it.
2, Nikki.
Nikki's showing signs of frustration. You can't let yourself get frustrated here.
Oh, my neck.
Ooh, a strong kick to the gut.
Come on, Nikki. Bring her out of the corner.
Kicks that'd make you lose your lunch. Nikki now charging into the corner. Drop kick. Driving the air out of the lungs of Seneca Sunshine, but again, toying with her opponent, giving her opponent some breathing room. That may not be the smartest
Power,
move.
positivity, everything's so
Like
great.
I said, Nikki's here to make a statement. I don't think she cares about the win or loss. If she can take out the Sunshine, not even just a victory, just end the Sunshine. It's a pretty strong statement to be made there.
Like I said before, a real battle of the yin and the yang. I can't imagine that Nikki Rebel really at all appreciates the bubbly personality of Seneca Sunshine.
Watch the hair.
Again, referee having to warn Nikki to stay off of the hair.
I don't think
And
so.
perhaps looking for a suplex, but Seneca is able to
Beautiful
reverse
northern nice suplex right there.
with the bridge up for added pressure, but still not enough to put away Nikki
Come on,
Rebel.
Nikki. We're finishing this.
Clothesline. And another.
Look at hooking clotheslines right there.
Yeah, you notice she's holding on just a split second longer.
She's
than
like
the
she
traditional
blocked it.
clothesline.
What?
Well, oh, beautiful neck breaker.
A variation of a kill switch, almost like a reverse kill switch there.
That really took something out of Seneca right there with that neck breaker. She hasn't really moved much since then.
Now Nikki perhaps wisely going back to work on the neck. That weak spot that she's been targeting throughout this contest that she softened up earlier. And now almost ragdolling the head. Perhaps maybe trying to give Seneca a little whiplash here. Now Seneca trying to will these fans back to her side. Now using the pelvis and those glutes to break the hold and runs in with an axe handle. Now Seneca is back on the attack.
She just came with two cross double axe handles right there. I think she's hurt.
The clothesline. Seneca spinning heel kick. Cartwheels send back handspring into the elbow. And a bulldog out of the corner. 1, 2, and still not enough to put away Nikki Rebel.
That was 3?
I think Nikki took that bulldog pretty hard. That kick out was not as strong as earlier.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, she managed to kick out that bulldog, but Nikki Rebel, it doesn't look like she knows where she is right now.
I wouldn't either taking a bulldog like that.
And a jawbreaker. Is able to create some space. Nikki Rebel now closing that space. Oh, trying to shoot off the ropes and maybe try to end this thing here. It's Seneca now. Oh, and what a maneuver. And Seneca Sunshine walks away with a victory here tonight in her Healthy Brain Pro Wrestling debut.
Sunshine!
Thank you all! You praised the crowd! It's okay. I got the front side of your arm, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Nikki Rebel! And I want to give some props to the filming team here tonight on behalf of Pro Wrestling Shoots. Let's give a round of applause to Xavier behind this camera right here. Xavier, whether you like it or not, I'm going to give you some flowers right now because you deserve it. You are the present and the future of all of videography of pro wrestling and lucha libre events. He is one of the best in the business. He's the one putting up the full shows, the full-length matches, so much more. His outstanding footage is first class. One more time, give a round of applause to Xavier, everybody. Pro Wrestling Shoots on YouTube.com. You gotta check it out. It is one of the best pro wrestling websites, YouTube channels in the world today. And it's one of the fastest rising ones as well. And you never know, you might see this full event on YouTube on his channel before very long. Wrestling fans, this next singles contest of Arcade Annihilation is a special attraction. It is a fan-requested match, and it is scheduled for the best 2 out of 3 falls. It has a 30-minute time limit, and your official for this bout, Ian Anderson. And now, introducing your participants. First, he's accompanied in the ring by Damon. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He weighs 240 pounds. This is Ballistic Brent Myers.
What an epic confrontation we are in store for here. 2 out of 3 falls here at Arcade Annihilation. The first man out, Ballistic Brent Myers. And look at this monster. A wall of solid muscle. And I'm pretty sure that's not blood flowing through his veins. I'm pretty sure that's just pure caffeine.
And his opponent in this fan-requested match. He's from Strong Central in Chicago, Illinois. He weighs 250 pounds. He is the Juggernaut. This is Mike Strong.
Let's go!
And here's a man who's really been making a name for himself here at Healthy Brain Entertainment. The Juggernaut, Mike Strong. We have seen Mike in some epic clashes since the inception of Pro Wrestling Live, brought to you by Healthy Brain Entertainment. Definitely a top competitor here, very well liked by the crowd. Mike Strong and Brent Myers. This is truly a clash of titans here. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this match is 2 out of 3 falls. And look at the athleticism. I'm never not surprised, no matter how many times I see Mike Strong, just how athletic this big man is.
Do it. Come on, we're ready. Come on.
This is it's going to be a pretty spectacular match here. You have Mike Strong, who, beyond his size, moves like a cruiserweight. Ballistic Myers, who knows how to really keep the man down on the ground, who knows how to fight, who knows how to brawl, who knows how to wrestle. I mean, he was trained by Dan the Beast Everett. Oh, what?
Right out of the gate.
You didn't really believe I was nice, did ya?
This man came out to the ring with Brent Myers, distracting the referee, and Brent delivering a low blow to Mike Strong. Now in for the cover. Oh, don't tell me he's going to get the first fall like this.
He did.
Just like all your
Wrestling fans, the winner of the first fall, Ballistic
Wow.
Brent Myers.
Now,
Well, I definitely don't approve of that, and I don't know if there's no championships on the line here.
I
Brent
did not
Myers
expect that
is-
from him. I just did not, because the man can wrestle.
Brent Myers, I said as he was coming out, he's a ball of solid muscle. He's got caffeine coursing through his veins rather than blood. He didn't need to do that. We've seen him stand toe-to-toe with Mike Strong before.
Referee's checking in with Mike Strong to see if he can continue.
And the fans are really giving Brent Myers business. And rightfully so. And look at this, Mike Strong's still down. This is a side of Brent Myers we have not seen before. Brent Myers usually a consummate sportsman, but maybe it's the pressure of being in there against Mike Strong. I mentioned that Mike Strong is a top competitor here in Healthy Brain Entertainment. He's been with us since the inception. We've seen him have some very epic matches in the past. More than likely a future contender in the not too distant future for that Illinois State Championship currently held by Matty Ice.
Maybe Brent Myers is afraid to just give Mike any tenable momentum, so take it out before he can even build up any momentum.
Well, you said it. I mean, Mike Strong is the epitome of do not judge a book by its cover, despite his size. He's called the Juggernaut for a reason, but he can fly. He moves like he's 150, 200 pounds lighter than he actually is.
Come on. How tough is he now? Let's go. Back in the ring.
And now Brent Myers' switch has just been flipped in his head. He's now giving the business to the same fans he was out here high-fiving before.
Very smart move to take out the legs of Mike Strong. That's about easily 70% of his offense right there.
Strong at a distinct disadvantage in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Already had 1 fall taken from him, and now in order to win, Mike Strong has to get 2 consecutive falls from ballistic Brent Myers. That's why you always want to be the man who scores that first fall. It is so pivotal and really sets the pace of the match.
Yeah, get it close up on his ugly mud.
And now this is some intelligent wrestling here. You notice that Brent pulled the arm back around the back of his calf for added torque as he drove the knee into the upper spine.
Come on, man! That was 3!
Brent arguing with the ref right there.
But I think to your point, he's sensing that Mike Strong, if he's not put down quick, eventually there's going to be an opening and he's going to be able to get momentum back.
Open up that fist.
Yeah, definitely don't want Mike moving around. It's like a train moving. Once he gets moving, you're not going to be able to stop him.
A train that can do backflips and somersaults and moonsaults and all sorts of aerial maneuvers. Myers down to the corner, and Mike Strong is on the attack. Still seems to be reeling a little bit though from that low blow that cost him the first fall.
Getting behind Mike Strong right now.
And Myers goes to the solar plexus. Perhaps pulling a little possum there. Snapmare takeover. Back to the chin lock, trying to drive the air out, or cut the air off, I should say. Also putting pressure on the carotid artery.
Brent Myers knows keep him on the ground. Even though Mike Strong is strong and does have a collegiate background in wrestling, he'll definitely keep him on the ground to avoid his high impact moves.
Well, what's that saying in wrestling? Everyone's the same size, flat on their back. I think that's what Brent Myers is playing to, but open palm slap right to the stomach. And a hard forearm. Oh my goodness. You can hear that reverberate off the walls here at the Headless Horseman arcade. And a DDT takes Strong down, and his world is rocked right now. Myers wisely going in for the cover. But as we've seen in the past, it takes so much more than that to put a man like Mike Strong down. And again, going in for a cover without any real offense on it.
But you know what? Doing that, you're forcing the opponent to kick out, just waste energy on the kick out than beyond doing anything else.
That's an excellent point.
I got it. Get a good look. He's done.
Now Myers showing confidence, saying, I got him, but do you, Brent? Because we all know how quickly the Juggernaut can rebound.
Oh!
Look at that power from Brent Myers.
Yeah.
Gut-wrench suplex sent the Juggernaut almost all the way across the ring.
Brent's not a small guy neither, but that he just shows quite some strength right there to launch Mike Strong, who's easily about 270 pounds, I believe.
And Myers now putting the boots to Strong. Strong has barely been able to gain any offense in this contest. One fall has already been decided. Brent Myers is up 1-0.
Boy, for another gut wrench. Wow,
This is insane.
I have
power
not,
that Brent Myers has.
I have not seen Mike Strong get thrown like that in quite some time.
We've seen Mike Strong get pushed to the limit, let's be honest.
Yes.
But at this point, Mike Strong is... He can't get back to a vertical base. Brent Myers is not giving him any room, and a stomp to the ear. Of course, that is going to throw off the equilibrium if Mike Strong is able to regain a vertical base.
I'm on one more, huh?
Going for a third gut wrench suplex, possibly.
Confidence is one thing, but Myers has to be careful that he doesn't get cocky here. And a third gut wrench. And that time, Strong landed right on the back of his head. Oh, the referee's hand was tickling the fibers on the mat when Mike Strong kicked out of that.
That was quite close.
The only thing worse than your haircut is the
Oh, but now Myers. Myers is letting himself get distracted by the fans here.
He thinks he's ahead of it, so he can just waste his time. He wants to slow everything down.
Watch the ice.
Right now he is ahead. He's up 1 fall to none. But if Mike Strong can somehow rally and get another fall, it's going to be all tied up, and then it will be winner take all. Of course, needs to work to put this thing away as quickly as possible, because if this goes into a third fall, that's going to be even more energy that needs to be expended.
Come on, get him out of that corner. Let's go. Come on. Pull him out of the corner.
Hard chops in the corner. sending shockwaves through the chest of Mike Strong. To the far corner, in comes Myers. Vicious clothesline.
This is the first time in a long time I've seen Mike just not be able to gain so much offense at all.
And Myers didn't even really have to do anything other than turn Strong around, and he just fell.
That low blow at the beginning that the referee did not see really has taken down Mike Strong.
Looks like he might be rallying a little bit here, but is it enough? Myers on the top rope.
Oh,
look at that, living up to that surname, Strong. Two absolute beasts of human beings here in this contest, and now Mike Strong has a chance to turn things around. And some old school wrestling here, a small package.
Oh!
And just like that, this contest is tied up.
That we're tied 1-1 here.
The score is tied 1-1. The winner of this next fall wins this match.
Went for a cradle from the corner. Really caught Brent Myers off guard with that pin right there.
And now Myers, he's back in the same way that he was at the beginning of this contest. Both men are. The score is all tied up, but now we're in the third fall, and it's winner take all.
I think that slam to the corner took a breath out of Brent Myers. But Mike Strong is been taking quite a amount of offense.
But Myers, the first man back to his feet, delivering his hard axe handles right to the spine.
Get him out of that corner.
That looked like a forearm from this man. Yep. And another right across, clubbing blows across the head. But Mike Strong.
Oh, you could hear that all the way over here.
Looking a little bit like Mongo from Blazing Saddles. Don't chop him, you just make him mad.
I think I'm bleeding. It doesn't look like it.
And a snapper takeover. And now Myers is looking around. He can't quite see where Strong is, and there he is right there in a place that Myers didn't want it. Senton got both legs hooked, very smart here, but Myers kicks out.
It looked like Brent Myers tried to raise his knees, but didn't get it up high enough to catch Mike Strong from that senton right there.
Still, Myers incredibly powerful, enough strength to kick out and save himself this match. Stiff kick right to the gut, followed by a hard right, but you know, Mike Strong kind of reminds me of that old saying, you got to beat on him to warm him up. But now using the rope.
Come on. 1, 2.
And again, being admonished by Ian Anderson here.
Shut your stinking mouth up.
Brent Myers again working on the head.
You know, it's interesting. Mike Strong has thrown some pretty small, pretty big haymakers, and it does rock Brent Myers, but Brent Myers has been giving him a lot of stomping and a lot of offense.
You have to imagine the adrenaline, too. Adrenaline does ease pain, at least temporarily. You have to think that now that we're in the third fall, the adrenaline is definitely high. Both of these men want to win and make a statement here tonight.
Just tripped him. Oh, stomped on the toe, on the feet, or the fingers, my bad.
The hand toes.
Yeah.
And look at that, just dead weight. Picked Brent Myers up and delivered a suplex. That was incredible.
Oh! A brain buster, actually.
Here is the winner of the third and Sonic Ball, and the winner of this match, the Juggernaut, Mike Strong!
Mike Strong with an opening, seizes on the moment and delivers the killing blow to ballistic Brent Myers, and despite being put down 1 fall to none early in this matchup, he walks away the victor here tonight. Well done, Mike Strong. And the crowd really appreciates the athleticism. Folks, we have seen some absolutely incredible action here tonight, but we are not done. We still have more coming your way here tonight at Arcade Annihilation from the Headless Horseman Arcade in Wheeling, Illinois.
That brainbuster at the very end of it really caught me off guard. You can see it really took all of Brent Myers out from that brainbuster right there.
And again, he picked him up with pure dead weight. And look at Myers. Myers having to be almost carried out by his manager, I guess, gentleman who came out here this evening.
Wrestling fans, Healthy Brain Entertainment with Pro Wrestling Live continues with this next tag team contest. It's a massive showdown. One fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, team number 1 from the island of Puerto Rico. At a total combined weight of 415 pounds, presenting the team of That Boy Wrasslin and his tag team partner, Aztec, Ammunition, Jesus Tesofio. They are collectively known as the Caribbean Cartel.
Caribbean Cartel in the house here tonight at the Headless Horseman Arcade. You see that boy Razzie, and coming around the other side of the ring, Aztec Ammunition, Jesus Desafio.
Let me tell you something, being with these guys, brought them into the Caribbean Cartel before I decided to retire from the ring. These guys right here are the future of the Chicagoland wrestling, and maybe taking over the nation itself.
We saw towards the beginning of Healthy Brain Entertainment, the Caribbean Cartel ran roughshod over this company.
And our opponents, team number 2 from
nobody
the
here.
down by the river.
Get this win, get this money, that's all I care about. Get these fans.
The king of bullet style and a man of 1,000 bulls. This is the team of Chad and Ted, collectively known as the Ghoul Bros.
And one of the hottest tag teams on the Chicagoland independent circuit today, Chad, Tad, they are the Bros. And obviously heavy favorites here amongst the fans at Healthy Brain Entertainment. You hear the music playing, you know it, you love it. That's what these guys are about. Nothing but a good time.
They don't sell cherry, ocean spray to go. They got some extracurricular activities. So don't bring it right away. Wait for cherry signal. Got it.
And the Bros are ready to go. If you don't know which is which, Chad is the one hanging the coat there, the larger of the two. Tad with the long blonde hair. They say the bigger man gets the bigger name.
Bigger name by one letter?
And what?
Oh!
The Bros trying to let the referee inspect them, and Razzie and Desafio, the Caribbean Cartel, taking advantage, hitting the Bros from behind.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't wait for your opponents to be.
Oh, but they paid for their mischief. And now Razzie gets sent over the top. Oh, he hit his back on the apron right there. And now Desafio is all alone in the ring.
The match hasn't even started yet.
Oh, but the Bros almost collided with each other, and Razzie helping Desafio out of the ring and into safety. We have some separation. Maybe we can officially get this match underway, but the Bros are still ready to go. Referee Jerry is having one hell of a time getting any order inside of that ring so that he can ring the bell and make this match officially begin.
Hey, we did it smart there. We did it smart.
It is a tag team match. You can't have people running around all over the place. There has to be some order.
You want to go first?
The pros were going to settle it the old-fashioned way as to who was going to start, but then they just decided to put Chad in there. The Cartel is going to be Razzie.
Ring the bell!
And now we have an official start to the contest.
Hey, for Venice, I'm going to Hallway Vision, baby. Always remember that.
Chad Bro and that boy Razzie. We've seen what Razzie can do in that ring, and a small display of it right there. Very quick, very athletic.
Yeah, he's very quick, very athletic. He's quite aggressive as well. He'll throw some fists, throw some elbows in the match.
Razzie's a street fighter through and through.
You know what? This is ridiculous.
There we see the acumen and legs of Razzie.
Cool, man.
Smart strategy here, trying to take out the lower body of Chad, but all for naught. An earth-shaking sidewalk slam from the bigger bro, and in comes Tad.
Come on, you gotta get out.
And teamwork makes the dream work. Razzie might be done at this point. Yeah, you saw DeSafio thinking about getting in the ring to break up the pin. I think he may have been a little nervous that that was the end, too.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
And now Tad throws some tough rights at Razzie.
Oh. Kicked right into the side of the face right there.
And the bros haven't even taken off their sunglasses yet.
I think they got it glued on for some reason.
And here Tad looking for a cannonball in the corner.
It looks like he's caught there.
Safio pulling his tag team partner out. Now Razzie holding Tad there, maybe looking for a double team.
Get him out of the corner, come on.
DeSafio still getting a couple of boots in before the referee sends him back out to his corner.
I taught them well.
Yes, sir!
Oh! And right under the chin with those boots.
I think he might have caved his chest in on that kick.
Why are you so mean?
It does happen.
Come on,
It is not a pretty sight. And now a double team. They have to count up 5 here to work together before one of them has to go back to the corner. Ref Jerry being a little bit lenient here.
You need to get out of there. What are you doing? Hey,
Chad losing his patience, but now he's got the referee distracted. But Razzie finally goes back to his corner, and now we're back to one-on-one.
hey, that's it. Boy's got heart.
Boy's got a heart, I'll break his heart!
Try.
That's what hearts are for!
Allegedly.
Aztec ammunition saying that's what hearts are for. They're for breaking.
Come on, tag it in.
You know, this was this I feel
Yeah,
like
come
does
on. There you
have
go.
a lot of experience of breaking hearts.
Get it up.
Tad fighting back. He's got DeSafio up, but DeSafio escapes. And now backwards. Crawls over a very interesting pin here. But got into it very quickly.
Boy, come on, tag.
Doesn't waste time readjustments
To get on top of Tad there.
Reach.
Decided to put all the weight across the chest right there, right after the execution.
And with that shot, there go the shades of Tad Bro. One pair down, one to go.
Get him out the corner, come on.
I guess they're not glued on.
Oh.
And a stiff back kick from Razzie.
Don't do it.
Oh no, Razzie with the disrespect.
It looks pretty good on him.
That boy be looking that fresh!
Razzie, of course, from the very sunny island of Puerto Rico.
dog. Yeah.
Allegedly.
And you heard him say it, that standing suplex right there. So Chad Bro, this one's for you. Falcon arrow. Hooks the leg. But Tad, with the wherewithal, ring awareness,
Come on,
he's
dude,
to
what are you
kick out.
doing? Yeah, get him.
And now, the Shades short-lived reunion between the Shades of Tad Bro and the face of Tad Bro.
Tag, get up in there.
I think the lights might be too bright for him on the side
Come on,
here.
Tad.
Come on, you gotta get out.
Over double team. Bring the Cartel, but Tad fighting out. A boot to DeSafio and elbow to Razzie. And now they've got him caught, but using the momentum off of Razzie. And Tad Bro is rebuilding here. Underneath, and here comes Big Chad. And it's going to do a little bit more than a few axe handles to take this big bro down. Safio on jelly legs gets a scoop and a slam. And now,
Spinning sidewalk slam.
spin on that slam. Not a carnival ride I'm sure Razzie ever wants to take again.
It's over, baby.
Oh! But I couldn't tell if that was a miscommunication. I think DeSafio may have been able to break that up, and
it was
low bros colliding.
You had Razzie able to swivel off and push into Tad Bro. Oh!
And now we've got a melee here, an all-out brawl. It's Chad and Razzie in the ring, and spilled to the outside. We've got DeSafio and Tad Bro. And now rolling over Razzie using that body weight. Now, a bit of a gator roll here.
Into cattle mutilation, variation of a cattle mutilation. Is he tapping? He's tapping? He tapped!
Ring bell.
We have a submission victory, ladies and gentlemen.
As a result of a table submission,
It happened so fast it was almost hard to see, but the modified cattle mutilation submission hold. The Bro Bros even look a little bit surprised. I don't think they realized that it happened.
And I think he might have had his hand under the chin a little bit too low. That could have been easily been called a disqualification.
But after a momentary confusion here, it is official. The Bro Bros are your victors in this tag team contest. And the Caribbean Cartel are sent to the back to lick their wounds.
It's a very large moment in the in the career of the Bro. We did it on a tap out. I can do it, dude. You've been wanting to do that forever.
And one more time, that boy Razzie, Jesus DeSafio, the Caribbean Cartel.
What? I'm sorry.
The following singles contest is a heavyweight attraction. One fall, 30-minute time limit. Your official for this bout is Ref Jerry. And now, Ian Anderson. Correction, your official for the main event is Ian Anderson. And now, introducing your participants. First, he's from Chicago, Illinois. He weighs 205 pounds, 225 pounds, presenting the daring Brandon Campbell.
You got two hands.
They got a monster for me tonight, huh? Well, I'm gonna annihilate this monster. What?
On the Chicagoland Pro Wrestling scene, Brandon Campbell is here for the main event of Arcade Annihilation. Brandon Campbell, though, no fan of the fans, and they are no fan of his. Campbell ready for what is
and his opponent, he's from Mexico. He weighs 365 pounds.
is the Aztec Monster! This is Human!
Eat your heart out, Donkey Kong. There is a new man on the scene in the arcade tonight. £360. This is the Aztec monster, Humek. Absolute beast of a human being.
Come on!
This ring has been specially reinforced for this main event clash here at Arcade Annihilation.
Pick it up. Think I'm afraid of you, big freak?
Ready, Humek? You ain't gotta be afraid to get your ass whooped. Right there. Bring that bow.
And we're off
Come
with
on,
our
this is
main
the main
event
event. I
here,
need
a clash
everybody.
of big men. The Aztec monster Humek and Brandon Campbell.
Brandon, a lot more than that.
Let me hit this side.
Both of these competitors, a few
Let me
years
hear you guys
under
again.
their belts of professional wrestling.
Hey, you guys.
They have met before in other places in the Chicagoland. This is their first meeting here at Healthy Brain Entertainment.
Come on, boy. You ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
Brandon Campbell, though, does not look intimidated by the size and fierce appearance of Humek. Humek getting the advantage, but Brandon Campbell pushing up with those powerful legs. And an even contest there. Brandon Campbell showing that he will not back down from the Aztec monster. But of course, neither will Humek. Collar and elbow tie up here. Both men jockeying for position. Brandon Campbell is able to force the big man back into the corner, and the referee has to force the break. A little unsportsmanlike conduct from Brandon Campbell towards the referee, but nevertheless does break the hold. Humek, though, gets the back control, turns Brandon Campbell around and smacks the taste out of his mouth.
Is that the best you got?
Brandon Campbell surprised, but still not intimidated. And now, a page out of Humek's book. Brandon Campbell with the go behind, and then the stiff shot right to the jaw. Humek tried to block that one, but Campbell made contact, and now we've got fisticuffs in the ring, forearms, we've got fists, we've got elbows. These two competitors just trying to beat each other down.
2, 3. Get him off the corner. Come on, get him off.
And you can hear that reverberate across the walls here at the Headless Horseman arcade. Now Brandon Campbell is finally reeling a little bit. Finally feeling the pressure of this big man, Humek. Brandon Campbell gives up over 100 pounds to Humek. Brandon Campbell weighing in at around 225. Humek weighing in at an astonishing 360. Brandon Campbell, again, not backing down. And I think at this point it's just a test of strength between both men. Each man throwing what he can at the other, and the other man returning the favor. And again, right to the sternum. Yes, the sternum is one of the hardest bones in the body, but that doesn't mean it can't still break. And now it looks like Brandon Campbell actually has Humek reeling a little bit.
Get him out of there. Let's go.
Putting the boots into the midsection, driving some of the air out of the lungs. Brandon Campbell has got to stay on task. He can't take his eyes off of Humek or give Humek any sort of room to breathe and recover. And now the knees again, driving the air out. But Humek, though, he might just be a little bit too big. Breaks the wrist lock. A headbutt that may have caught Brandon Campbell in the lower part of the throat there. And now it's Humek who's back in control. Headbutts right to the chest. And I mentioned how hard the sternum is, and the contact doesn't even seem to be phasing Humek. And a big splash, and Brandon Campbell is rocked, but still standing. Of course, he might not have been right there if it hadn't been for the ropes. And now Brandon Campbell, a bit of a tactical retreat here.
2, let's get back in the ring. Come on, Brandon. 3. Come on, back in the ring.
Brandon Campbell taking advantage of the 10 count. He's trying to catch his breath a little bit. But runs right back in to the big Aztec monster. He got some clubbing blows to the back of the neck. Seems to have Humek rocked here, but maybe looking for a suplex. I'm not sure how wise of a maneuver this is. And now Humek, shots to the ribs. And it's Humek who gets the better of that exchange, picking Brandon Campbell up like he was a feather and just dropping him face first onto the mat. Humek, big back body drop through Brandon Campbell, almost clear across the ring, almost outside the ring. Humek, though, taking a little bit of time to recover.
I don't know if you could see it on Brandon's chest. There's big hand welts swelling, and on his chest and on his side.
Well, I can't see it from this vantage point, but I believe it.
And Humek just a big monster tossing this other big dude around.
Humek obviously came into this one as the favorite, but Brandon Campbell, giving credit where it's due, he's been standing his ground. Both of these men just are trying to annihilate each other.
Let's go.
Campbell up and over. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Campbell with a big boot. He's got Humek down to one knee. Forcing Humek into the corner. Here comes Campbell. The entirety of that bodyweight jump up single leg enziguri, and Humek is down.
Smart move by Brandon.
Campbell now with the Vader bomb. Very quickly hooked the leg. Humek is not out of it yet, though.
In order for Brandon to win this match, he's going to have to put all of it on the line. So he just threw all of his body weight at Humek. And got a close 2 count.
Now, it looks like he's twisting that ceremonial earring.
Come on, watch the earring.
He took it off. Man, it ripped his ear.
this possibly ripped the earlobe. We'll have to, I guess we'll have to wait and see what the damage is on that. Campbell now with a vicious stomp, using that jump for a little bit of added force.
If I was Brandon, I would not give a chance for Humick to stand up. You got him on the ground, keep him down on the ground, stomp him.
And even if you don't like the attitude of Brandon Campbell, you have to admire the wrestling acumen and strategy here.
Come on, Humac. Is that all you got, huh?
He's a beast. He loves to brawl. He loves to throw hands. And Brandon Campbell is giving the big man exactly what he wants here tonight. I have to say, I am very impressed with the performance of Brandon Campbell here. He has controlled at least, the control of this match has been at least half and half.
Yeah, they were both beating the hell out of each other from the get-go. And right now, Brandon's on top.
Most definitely a test of wills here, and a test of endurance. Both men seeing what the other can endure. Brandon
Says no.
He's trying to keep a submission, and he's got Humac in a good position in that ring. Humac's a long way from the ropes.
There's definitely don't give a chance for someone like Humick to just get up and start moving. Because you see what he did earlier. He pretty much nearly caved in the chest of Brandon.
You have to look at the position of Humac's body, too. His knees are pinned underneath him. His upper torso is twisted. Very difficult to get a foot from the base or to get back to your knees in this position, especially when you have 225 pounds bearing down on you. Brandon Campbell very quickly realizing that the submission was lost and goes on the attack again.
Come on. Still got some fight.
Taunting the big Humac a little bit. I'm not sure how wise that is, but
I'm really loving the strategy here for Brandon Campbell. He's pretty much keeping Humick down on the ground.
I don't care if you like it. I didn't ask you.
Exactly. In order to win, you cannot care what the fans are saying right now. You got to keep this big man down.
Big Campbell, that's 3 times he's dropped that frame across the spine of Humac.
Oh.
It doesn't matter how big you are. The human spine was not created to take that kind of punishment. And a clubbing blow again to the back of the neck.
Oh, you like this idiot? You like this clown, huh? You like him? Come on, I'll throw it.
And now driving the knee, taking advantage of that 5 count. He's got to be careful not to get disqualified here. Wisely breaks the hold before the referee got to 5.
Come on, Humac. Come on.
I'll tell you, I've seen Humac wrestle on many occasions. I don't know if I've ever seen him on defense as much as he's been in this match.
This is my first time seeing it as well, and I think Brandon slapping Humac is probably in the face. Probably not a smart idea right now.
As the contest started, it seemed as if there was a little bit of mutual respect, each man going blow for blow with each other. But now it seems like that competitive energy and that adrenaline is taking over, and now it's all about getting the win. And that big head right into the gut. And a hard shot across the face. Campbell's rocked, but he's down to a knee.
This is at this height. When they're at the same height, Humick has the advantage. Brandon needs to try to keep him down still.
That hard head of Humac sends Brandon Campbell back into the ropes. Trying to rally here. Running at the big man. Big diving clothesline right there. Campbell now the second rope. Dives off, but he gets caught.
Oh no, he
turns
just
it into a guillotine. Very smart wrestling here. It's very difficult to get a submission hold like this in on a big man, but if anything, even if he doesn't get the submission, Brandon Campbell has brought himself some time to recover.
Yes, definitely. And if you notice, Brandon went back to once Humick got up to his feet, he decided to throw his whole body at him.
But it seems like he hasn't cinched in all the way because Humac is fading. The arms drop twice. If it drops one more time, this match is over.
Oh, it did not. It was close.
That fighting Aztec spirit Coming back to his feet. Hard palm strikes to the ribs. Has Campbell up and takes him down. Almost puts him through the ring. But now both men need to recover.
This is the opening Humek was looking for. He just needs to get up in order to win this match. And if I was Brandon, I would try to get up faster than he can.
Looks like Brandon is the first one to stir here.
4.
Maybe wise just to go right into the pin right now to see what you can get. Brandon getting back to his feet. Has to rely on the corner a little bit to keep himself upright. I don't think anyone can blame him after the beating that he's taken and delivered in this contest. Campbell now back up on the top. Taking high risk, will it be high reward? Nope, he's caught in mid-air. Caught like nothing, a 225-pound human being. Humek slams him face first.
Spinning inside out.
Brandon Campbell's forehead bounced off the canvas, and I thought he was out there.
That was quite close. That was 2 7/8 right there.
Well, if Campbell wasn't seeing little cartoon birds around his head after that last maneuver, he's definitely seeing them now after that headbutt. And Humek may be calling to put this one away here. Off the rope. And down goes 360 pounds across the chest of Brandon Campbell. Oh, and again, Campbell kicks out.
Brandon has some fight in him because not many men have been able to kick out of that.
Like I said, you don't have to like the attitude of Brandon Campbell. Make no mistake, he has earned respect here tonight. Spins around, another hard shot to the face of Humek. He's got him by the throat. Maybe a choke slam here. But Humek is able to escape. Into the solar plexus. Picks Campbell up, and what's he thinking here? Oh, and a driver out of that Canadian-style backbreaker. And this is likely going to do it. And it does. Your winner after a brutal contest, the Aztec monster, Humek.
The Aztec monster, Humek!
After a hard-fought battle, the Aztec monster, Humek, leaves Arcade Annihilation's main event with the victory, but let's give credit where it's due. Brandon Campbell, like him, love him, or hate him, he put up one hell of a fight here tonight. And I guarantee this is not the last we've seen from either of these two here in Healthy Brain Entertainment or in the world of professional wrestling. Both of these two young guys are out to make a name for themselves in this profession. And Humek even giving props to the young Campbell while he stands in all of the glory of victory. Wrestling fans, we want to thank you so much for tuning in to another broadcast of Healthy Brain presents Pro Wrestling Live here at Arcade Annihilation from the Headless Horseman Arcade in Wheeling, Illinois. Join us next time when we are back at the Berwyn Eagles Club, January the 10th at 7 p.m. We'll see you folks then.
I agree. We will keep this place open till midnight tonight. We still have 2.5 hours to sample the video games, hang out, interact with your favorite stars.